Hello. You're welcome, Simon. I'm glad that worked. Launchbox is quite a bit to set up. Press space to flip Santa. Hmm. Oh, thanks, Jason. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of those. Regarding this game, all I can say is, dang, I sure love Solomon's Key. Oh, yeah, sorry. What we're playing today is a collection of various Commodore 64 Christmas games, a significant number of which were made in the 2010s or later. Uh, so, yeah, they're going to be very technically superior to much of what we've seen before. Ah, crap. I could be doing a better job at these levels, but what are we here for? Just to suffer? Every day I get emails. Oh my god! Wait, you could just fall off and die? L plus he fell off plus etc. Was not anticipating that. Yeah, it does say there's a separate, like the credits at the beginning said there was a separate song for the outro when you win. Well, it said ending music, I think is what it said. So I don't know. I guess it's possible they're referring to the. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh. Well. I see. Okay. I think in order to get this present. Nope, that's not going to work. And now I'm trapped. Well, shit. But, comma, Santa. I don't think, strictly speaking, that I need... Whoops. I don't think I need to collect... Wait, there's lives? Oh, hey, Peak. Good to see you've got nothing going on Christmas that you can come to my stream. If you're going to come in here and talk shit on my game ability. At least this goes. Like, this absolutely bops. You know, given that this is a cover of like a 50s rock and roll tune, I think this might literally bop. Ah, damn it. You know, I was going to angrily quit, but I think I'm actually just going to speedrun these levels. Get back to where I was. Because it's not as if I care about score. Did Jazz Jackrabbit Holiday Hair have Christmas remixes in it? Because it feels like it should have. This is something I could easily check. The day code is the password. They're using day to mean level. Just realized I screwed this one up. Damn it. Okay. In case I manage to die, I'm going to go ahead and save the code. All right. Well, we'll check later. Oh. Somebody's scrabbling at the door. Could that be an udon or a soba? Let's find out which of the cats is scrabbling at the door. It's Soba! Good news, everyone. You could just see the tip of her tail. Right there. Oh. I vacuumed in here, so all of the dust that she's spread everywhere is gone, and she doesn't know what to do. Absolutely baffled. Her dirt isn't here. What will she do? Hello, Subs. Hello, Subs. Subs, wanna get up? Wanna get up? Come on. Come on, desk time, let's go. Oh, big stretch. Sorry, everyone, you couldn't see it. Big stretch. You just woke up and came down here to bother me, didn't you? Hey, come on, desk time, let's go. Boys, Smokes, let's go. Soba, can you go down to the liquor store and get me some pepperoni and jalapeno chips? Here she is. Ah. There's Soba. What a kitty. Everyone, I'm here to inform you that Soba is a cat. Oh, there she goes. All right. What were we doing? Okay. Oh, I forgot to save the next day code. Oh, well. She's actually an extremely bad cat. She's just been awful today. Getting up in places, pawing at things. Just lots of trouble, this cat. Okay, let me save the day code. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay, for just a moment I thought that it was doing the Jingle Bells melody when I changed menu items. That was a lost opportunity. They could have done that. Okay, now... Oh, why did I think I couldn't do this? Oh, no, it wasn't this one. It was the next level I had trouble with. Of course I'm using Snip and Sketch. It's the most convenient way to do it. Has been for years. Okay, I think this is the one where I beefed it. Ha! I mean, I have other tools for taking screenshots, but this one is immediately available, so... Okay, there we go. Now I got my... Holy crap, there's a lot going on here. Actually better off falling there. There we go. I'm not picking up any of the presents anymore. I refuse. That's just a waste of my time. What am I going to get from it? Score? Listen, if it's not going to advance the narrative, then I don't care. Oh, who's going after the laser? Who's going after the laser? Oh, Garfield, you're such a lazy kitty. You only got one swipe in before giving up on the laser. Gosh. She just doesn't even want to earn her keep at this point. I've spoiled this cat. That's the fact of the matter. I actually just screwed that up. I did not mean to do it that way. But I've recovered. Huh. I have never had a problem with anything eating Win Shift S. Been using it for like 4 years. I don't know how many levels this has, but I do have an incentive to find out. This is a modern game. This was released last year. Oops. I done goofed. It's supposed to go up this way. I probably don't have enough ice juice to make it to the end now. Oh, shit. I don't know that I can actually finish this. Oh, I see what you're saying, Joseph. Oh, wow, I actually made it to the end. Look at that. Boy, you know, this is a very old complaint that I've had my whole... Well, I guess I can't say whole life, but close enough. That I really wish C64 games had in-game music, and very, very, very few of them do. And I know why. It's because it sucks up CPU cycles that you need to spend on the game. But it's still frustrating. Ah, shit. I do not know how many more levels are left here. Now, if I put the code in, does that include the number of lives I currently have, I wonder? Or Let's see. If I restart and I put in that code, am I going to come in with the full set of lives? Can I use that to cheat? Yes, that restores the number of lives I have. Outstanding. Oh, outstanding. I'm happy to hear that, Catherine. The whole 8-bit series. Wonderful. Wonderful devices. I don't think this is going to work. It might. Oh, yeah, there we go. How many days are there? I don't know. And are we actually playing Doc Xmas? Oh, you know what? We're not. Okay, sorry. The game I'm playing right now is not called Doc Xmas. That is the name of a game that I have selected in Launchbox, but it's not actually the game that we're playing. I just need to let everyone know that. This game is, well, it says it on the title screen. I'll figure it out later. But it's just called Santa.d64, so I can't remember the name offhand. $12 would make a lot of sense, but no, there's no sense to be found here. Wait, there's 2 exits here. Secret level? Hang on a second. Okay, that's what I thought. There's OBS. There we go. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, shit. Well, that's a loss. I keep thinking I don't have enough to get there. We're on day 18. Hopefully this game is only 20 days long. I can dream, right? I'm just trying to push through it as quickly as possible. And I still feel like we're going to be here for days. What? Ha 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 ha. You get it? Oh, you think they're counting from just the beginning of December? I suppose it's possible. Oh, shit. Alright. Present Ice Santa Ice. I'm rebooting. Restarting. Present Ice Santa Ice. That's actually Sack Ice Santa Ice. My bad. And it's Santa's Workout is the name of this game. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. Well, Catherine, I kind of feel like that's the limitations of the platform. That's kind of what you can make. Oh, 24 levels? Oh, terrific. Okay, thank you for looking that up. Now I feel a lot less concerned that I will be here until the end of the year. Zach Ice, Santa Ice is my cellar door. The most beautiful phrase in the English language. Where is Soba? Oh, okay, she's just chilling. She's chilling on the carpet. All right, day 22. The end is in sight. Soon we'll be released from Christmas. But then many of us have been hoping for that all day long. There we go. Gotta do that in a very specific order. It's almost like a puzzle, if you will. I played one of those, I don't know if you ever played any of those card games. Those board games are like, they're supposed to be like an escape room, except it's in the form of a deck of cards that each have instructions on them and like little illustrations. And you're supposed to do stuff like, you take this card and you like line it up with these other ones to figure out that it forms the number 3, and that's part of a code. And once you get all the codes, you like put it into this app on your phone, and it tells you which, it's like a choose your own adventure meets a board game meets an escape room. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of these. They've been around for years. I've played probably a half dozen. And they ranged from, like, pretty dang good to, like, okay. But I played one yesterday that was criminal. It was absolutely criminally bad. And one of the game mechanics that I wasn't necessarily opposed to in concept was you have to actually, you can only play it one time because you have to actually cut up the cards in order to pass certain tests. You have to like cut bits off of cards so that the arrow will point to the right place, and on another card and stuff like that. Neat concept, but the game was so bad that I was just really happy to be cutting it up and destroying it. It was awesome. Nadia, that was one of my greatest accomplishments. It's specifically because of the CSS. It would not have... I keep telling people you don't need the CSS, but you know what? It would not have been as funny without the CSS. Oh, hello, Soba. Look who's here. Soba's here. Touch. 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 Okay, day 24. Cat time. Soba silently does everything. These cats are so quiet. It is extremely creepy. Okay. Wow. Wait a minute. Did I screw this up? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Wait, I screwed this up? Oh man, yeah, that Seamus game was nuts. That was really something. Two, 3 would get me up there. Whoa. Oh, there we go. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. She's here, and she has a lot of fur. All right. All right, we 80%ed the game, and we 80%ed the game, and there we go. We got to hear the ending music, which is all we really came here for, and Soba caught the feather. So, oh. All right. Doc Xmas, 2020 itch.io Xmas Bundle by Simon Jameson. Music active. Doc Xmas is on the very familiar search for a powerful alien device rumored to be able to allow the user to time travel. He's traveled to an alien planet. Okay, I'm gonna let this groove for a minute while I go get a drink. I believe we're playing a C64 Christmas-themed Metroidvania. Wait, so is this a follow-up? Oh, this is... Okay, this is apparently a Christmas version of a game called Doc Cosmos. It's also really funny that they're doing a bit where this game for the 1983 Commodore 64, you fall through a time warp and wind up in also 1983. And it gives you worse controls. Delightful. Because, I mean, accurate, but it's funny because it's the same platform. Oh, are we... Oh. Wait, you're kidding. So this is this kind of game now. This is absurdly ambitious. Oh, I think I broke the music. Oh, no, there we go. Branching paths enabled by time traveling, you know. Just fantastic stuff, really. Unbelievably ambitious. Aw. Yeah, they're really just, there's a lot of amazing decisions being made here. Additionally, I'm going to say that uh, this is the most freeze pop shit I've ever heard come out of the Commodore 64. Oof. Oh, I see. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Okay, that's probably... I'm probably boned there. Damn, anybody make a trainer for this? Wow, I don't think that's how I'm supposed to solve this problem. Wow. Okay, but this is good, though. This is really good, though. We're going to play more of it because, I mean... Like, are you seeing the same game I am? Damn. I guess... Whenever I see stuff like this, my reaction to it, even if it is a bit uncharitable, and do forgive me, is... Wow, this is really cool. Now, why exactly did this need to be a Commodore 64 game, and did that make it better? Or did the, you know, if the developer of this game had spent their time working on making it the best game they could instead of making it for an ancient platform, would it have been worse in any way? You know, and that's a little, like I said, it's a little uncharitable because, look, just do whatever you feel like, right? Whatever. If this is what got their motor going, then that's what they should have done. However, I always have a hard time still with that question. I always wonder to myself, wait a minute. If they'd made this as just like a PC game, if they just made it in like, you know, just written it in C#, even if they'd written the entire engine from scratch, it would have been the exact same amount of effort to design, to answer all the questions that go into designing the engine, but would have left them gobs more time to work on the core, you know, quality of the game. And, I don't know. I guess I don't think anybody would disagree that these platforms are objectively inferior to develop for. You know, the process of creating this had to have sucked compared to doing it on something more modern. The result's fantastic, but I don't know. I haven't seen that many games that implemented a time-shifting mechanic, but this particular one is limited to the capabilities of the Commodore 64. Now, if this person doesn't decide to make another game for a more modern platform that has more depth to it using these same principles, then there's just fewer games that do that sort of thing. I mean, I don't think that's really comparable because you cannot make watercolors digitally that are the same as the real thing. You just plain can't. It's impossible. They're going to be extremely different. I mean, impressed is one thing. Am I impressed that they did this on the C64? Absolutely. But, like, would this be a better game for itself? Not as an accomplishment, not as a demo of the hardware, but as a game that I could enjoy as a video game, if this was a .exe. I think probably. And there's gobs and gobs of 8-bit style games available on Steam and itch and whatnot. Many of them are very, very good. But I don't know, it's like... If I wanted to make a cabinet, I wouldn't use 19th century hand tools. If I want to use 19th century hand tools, then, you know, I'll find a project for them. But if I have a great vision for a design for a cabinet, I'm going to use whatever lets me get it done most effectively. You know, with the fewest blemishes, and whatever other standards I have for quality in a piece of furniture. Okay. I've done a decent amount of programming myself, and although you'll never see any of them, I actually have probably 20 various video games that I've started programming. And I've also done a little bit of tinkering with these older systems, and I don't think there's anything easier about developing for a C64 other than your own brain stuff. Like, you want to work with 8 colors? Okay, no problem. It takes maybe an hour to write a bunch of graphics routines that'll make a .NET application work exactly the same as a C64. And once you're done, you never need to think about any of the details. You don't need to think about where stuff is in RAM, etc. You just go, I want a sprite to be here. So you put it there. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't need to think about hardware limitations. You don't need to think about anything other than what do you want. Now, if you know what the limitations of a C64 are, you can design within them if you want. But it's not easier to do it on the C64. It's definitively harder. You have to do gobs and gobs and gobs and gobs of work continuously that are not make the game. I'm just saying that those constraints exist anyway. You can look them up on Wikipedia. They're made up. You're working on a computer. This game was developed on a computer that had 8 to 16 cores and 32-bit color. The constraints were just as made up as if they wrote them at the top of main.c and just told themselves, don't go outside these. There's no difference. They had to open Photoshop and design these sprites with a limited color depth. There's no difference between doing that and then deploying it to the C64 versus doing that and then deploying it to the PC. You know, they had to write their vector arithmetic with, fixed point math. You could do that in C#. You can do that in C. There's no difference. It's just, if you're going to limit yourself to a set of tools, okay, then you take all the stuff that's not those and you put it aside. It's over there. I don't get it. I've never understood it. You know, you're right. They definitely used Ace Sprite. You're 100% correct there. I mean, I don't know. Where's my... Hang on a second. Is this it? No, that's not it. Nope, that's Babel. That's not what I'm looking for. Just bear with me a moment. Oh, geez. Where did I put this stuff? I had a file I wanted to show you, but I'm trying to remember where the heck I put it. This is killing me. Oh, did I do it here? Let me see. Let me... Wow, I'm sure... Oh, no, that's too primitive. Oh, man, this is going to kill me. That's definitely not it. I had like some Unity projects I was gonna bring up. Was it here? Oh, is this it? Well, my computer's running extremely slow, so whatever I launched must be something. I'm not sure if it's what I wanted, though. I'm actually having trouble progressing in this. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. It feels like this guy here, like I had the right idea, like I'm supposed to jump off of this, but then I'm just getting the timing wrong. Oh, now that can't have been the strategy. I mean, it's what I just did, but it cannot have been the intended strat. Right? The music is so good. I just realized I don't need to eat a power module to get across the spikes there, because I can just go over the top. So I have the red key. I can now go here. You know what? We can... there we go. If we start as this Santa... Oh, duh. God. There we go. Start as that Santa. Go up. Oh my God, we have to use the green key before we can pick up another one. They're limited slots. Fortunately, I didn't get soft locked there, so I can just go over here and do that. Just realized I only had one life. I mean, I disagree. Like, I'm coming from having gone through the entire experience. I grew up with 8-bit games. I wanted to make my own. I still want to make my own. I've been through the process of looking at it. No, there's a big difference between balancing rocks for the sake of it and gluing them together. I do not understand what the value is once you understand how computers work, that they're all the same, really. I'm sorry, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I really don't. The purpose of balancing rocks is the act itself. It has no other value. There's nothing interesting about a pile of rocks. The only interesting thing about it is that you did it. Here, there are two different challenges going on. The creation of an entertaining game and the exploitation of the capabilities of a machine that seems less capable than it really is. Those are two completely different challenges. Smashing them together just makes you do both of them worse, in my opinion. Ben, we're switching back and forth between two different time periods within the context of the game. That is the diegetic reason. And right, yeah, that's the mechanical difference between the two. That in this mode I can jump higher and I have more like air control. In fact, let me test that. Yeah, I believe that newer Santa has air control, while older Santa is limited to Castlevania style. They're both banging soundtracks, just differently. Okay, let's see. Yes, new Santa has air control. Oh, there's also elements that differ between the worlds. So, for instance, in the newer world, a bridge has been built here, and that bridge didn't exist in the older world. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. I get the first green key here. Oh, God damn it. I mean, okay, I guess maybe one of the differences here is I've never finished any programming project in my entire life. They are stupefyingly difficult for me. I see all these people who apparently are just like, yeah, so I was taking a shit last night, and since I was on the toilet, I was just reading the back of the shampoo bottle, and it made me think about how I could calculate the future of the human genome with this algorithm, so I just did that while I was on the shitter. I wrote it on my phone. Yeah, it wasn't too hard. It took me about an hour. That's here now if you want to see what it will look like in 10 billion years. It like renders a 3D model also and like calculates genome like history going up through billions of years of evolution. Anyway, you know, I hate my job. You know, and meanwhile, I'm like, haha, I've never finished anything in my entire life. The idea of going, I'm going to make a really cool game, ends with, no, I'm not. That's not going to happen. Are you joking? There's no way I'm going to finish that. The idea of doing it with weights on by also limiting myself to a computer from 150 years ago that requires you to, like, strike stones and flint together to get it started, you're already setting yourself up to fail. Like, you tried to make a video game. That was your first mistake. Since you're never going to finish that, why would you make it even more certain by picking a platform that makes it 1,000 times harder to do literally everything? You can't just make an integer. No, you've got to, like, track what memory is being used yourself. Whoopsie-daisy, the machine has no math functions whatsoever. You have to create those by wrapping string around twigs. You know, now, I'm coming from the perspective of a person who assumes that they won't be able to finish anything. I guess if you assume, oh, if I start working on a game in any language, no matter what it is, that I will finish it in about 3 weeks, which apparently a lot of people do. It's crazy to me. I don't understand what living like that is like. It's an incomprehensible version of the human species that I can't imagine being able to do that. Then I guess maybe this doesn't look like such a massive waste of your time. I guess that's pretty much it. Like, I can write code, but every single letter, every character is a struggle. I have written probably hundreds of thousands of lines of code in my life, and every little bit of it was a challenge. So I guess I just don't know what it's like to be somebody who can actually be certain that they're going to be able to complete a project. Like, not just the coding aspect of it, but the art aspect and music and everything else. Like, see, I see it's fun to challenge yourself to make something with enforced constraints. No, I don't understand that. I can't make things without constraints. I don't understand the idea of going, man, making things is incredibly hard. Let's make it even harder so that when I get to the point where I go, okay, now I see I can finish this by doing blah. Nope, that's not possible on this platform. That's going to take me an extra 16 hours of work to synthesize that ability instead of just doing it. It's crazy to me. You don't need to explain to me why playing Commodore 64 games or making them is interesting. Okay? I get that. What I'm saying is, it seems wild to me to mash up a creative endeavor, which to me is unrelated. if I want to make a video game, I don't want to write code. I don't want to draw pictures. I want to make the video game. I want it to be done. That's my goal. I don't find the process fun. There's nothing entertaining about making something. It's having it once it's done. And it seems like there's this huge difference between me and all these other people that I just don't seem to be able to bridge, where other people seem to enjoy the process. I don't get that. That's wild to me. The purpose of doing things isn't to do them, it's to have done them. That's my take. You know, I don't really find anything satisfying about anything on a computer. I like the outcomes, but the getting there is miserable. See, I don't agree with that. Like, I've played 8-bit games that never came out on the NES that feel like NES games, that have all the aesthetic elements and all the limitations. That I don't see what the difference is. Why make it for the NES for real when you could do the exact same thing but not have to put in nearly as much work and concentrate on making a good NES game? It's just baffling to me. I hate the process of making videos. God, I detest it. Oh man, if I could skip the process of making videos and just have the video, I would do it in a heartbeat. No problem. Oh, I do see that other people enjoy that. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just confused. I just don't. I don't understand what it's like for that to work. You know, I wish I was like that. I guess it'd be really nice if I was like that. Make it really convenient. But I'm not, and I'll never understand it. It's just so strange to me. Pardon me. Oh, it's not just video production software, it's every aspect of it. It's all hard. I have to go sit in a room that has to be absolutely pristine. Every single bit of it has to be spotless. If I leave like a napkin on a shelf that I was using to wipe a screen, I'll get 1,000 comments on it. You know, everyone's going to stare right at that. I'm going to stare right at that. I've got to dust everything. The lighting, I've got to line up these lights. And if I see a shadow on the screen, then I've got to move lights until it's not there anymore, because otherwise it'll be distracting. And I've got to get my hair perfect. I got to go get a haircut. I can't just not care about what I look like. My nipples show through every single shirt I've ever owned, so I have to only wear specific ones. They don't show through, and I can't figure out how to buy new ones. I just keep buying shirts until I get one that where I don't look like a clown on camera. And then I've got to spend weeks writing this script. It's incredibly frustrating. Every step of the way I'm going, is any of this true? I keep finding out much of it isn't true. And, you know, I keep writing things that turn out that you could write them, but then if you say them, you're like, oh my God, what kind of clown would do this, you know? It's the most absurd things if you say them out loud. And so, you know, I've got to turn off all the fans and turn on these hot lights and sit in this stuffy room and talk for 8 hours. And I've got to sound enthusiastic. And no matter how enthusiastic I was at the beginning, I won't be by the end. So now I've got to start faking it partway through. When I'm all done, I don't know whether I got everything in focus. I don't know whether I got the coverage I needed, right? So I'm sitting here going, cool, I've got two terabyte hard drives full of stuff. I don't know if any of it's usable. I got to take this home, offload it. I've got to go through it all. I've got to rough cut it. And then as I'm going through the rough cut, I'm finding clips where I'm like, wow, I really screwed that up. Let's look at the other takes. Nope, they're all bad too. Oh, wait, this part of this take is good and this part's good. Let's try and combine this together. You know, and then it's just hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours where every single step of the way I'm going, this could have been better. This could have been better. This could have been better. I wish I'd done that differently. So every step of the way, I'm disappointed with what I've done. And when I'm all done, I put it together into something that people like, apparently. But it's unbelievably hard. It's incredibly difficult. And it's even harder to get started. Like the process of going, let's start writing this script. Oh God, it's just so intimidating. I just don't even want to get started. and God forbid, let's finish this script and call it good, and then God forbid, let's go to the studio and start shooting it, and so on and so forth. And so, like, I like the videos, and insofar as I'm able to put creativity into them, I like that too. But every single step of the process is just so hard, and this is how I feel about everything I've done in my life. Everything is incredibly hard, and so, like I said, the idea of I don't understand. I don't understand what it's like. I get it. Like, I get that people are different than me, and I'm fine with it, but it's just difficult for me to imagine being someone who is so confident in what they're doing and that it will be successful, that they can start playing with it and experimenting with it. I'm like, look, if I go into the studio and go, maybe today I'll put the camera in a different place, I just ruined a 6-hour shoot. Like, I can't risk that. I can't risk finding out after the fact, and this has happened several times, where particularly with my B-angle camera, where I've gone in and gone, you know what, let's try this for this shoot instead of what we've been doing for the last couple. And sorry. And I find out after the fact, when I'm looking at the footage after the fact, I'm like, oh my god, the B camera was just pointed in, like, this isn't usable. There's nothing about this is usable. I can't even stand looking at it. And then next time, I'm like, well, I better put the camera where I know it works, and so I just keep doing stuff the same way over and over, and it still only works, like, to my satisfaction, like 60% of the time. And so, having done all that, like I said, I don't feel any confidence in my ability to do what I'm doing. Everything I do is a challenge. And so, yeah, it's just crazy to me to imagine walking into a shoot and feeling like, well, whatever I do here today will be the right decision, so I'm going to go ahead and just change some stuff because I'm confident with that. No, I can barely get by with the stuff that I've done 100 times. I just wish I was different, I guess. Oops. So that's interesting. When you pick up the when you hit the first console, a little bit of just a code observation here. When you hit that first console, you get the power up that lets you switch worlds, but your power level is still at 0. So you actually have to stand there for a couple frames in order to charge it up before you can use it. So that's kind of cute. I see why it happened. That memory location starts with nothing in it, and they don't need to populate it when you pick up the item, but it's also such an interesting stylistic choice to oh, wait a minute. I'm not going this way yet. It's also such an interesting style. Oh, damn it! Well, speaking of which, it's also such an interesting mechanical choice to make this game in the style of what you might call 80s quarter munchers. That is to say, games for the ZX Spectrum, CC4, and whatnot that were more or less designed to eat up your time. The lives limitation mostly exists in order to make games longer, and there's nothing wrong with that. you know, for the era. My understanding from speaking to people who played games like that when they were current is that they appreciated it for the most part. But it's just kind of one of the most surefire ways to make a game frustrating to someone who's used to the modern designs. And I mean, even then, like they did 4 lives instead of 3. You know, it could have been worse. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to Santa. That'll get me up here. Okay. Alright, there we go. And if I don't run into the triangle, then I should be able to open this last door. Whew, there we go. Yeah, that's the thing. Trainers at one point were cheats, but I feel like nowadays they almost just count as ways to make it. They're quality of life improvements in a lot of ways. A lot of the things you can do with them are basically make the game more modern. And I think that's a very interesting observation. There's so many things that we gave up on. Yeah, I kind of suspect that's a leap of faith. I think it probably is. I think I'm going to agree that this is I think this counts as a puzzle platformer, because you have to do things in a specific order. It's kind of loosely defined because okay, for a blue door we need to go up to the shit. I don't know if I've played 7 Days to Die. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. Okay, now. Okay, good. Shit! I jumped, and I jumped by accident, and it sent me careening forward into the guy. And see, it's really a bummer this game doesn't have any sort of save or password feature, because I know that I'm going to run out of enthusiasm to play this. Shit. I know I'm going to run out of enthusiasm to play this, and I wish that weren't the case, you know? Huh. Could it be the case that I'm expected to... This is an up-to-jump game, and that's not in its favor. Can that be the strat? Was that the developer intended strat there? Well, I guess we'll never know. All right, well, I'm going to say that game is pretty impressive. I think it's pretty remarkable. I'm gonna give that a high star rating. I actually think that's, you know, obviously it's new, but I think I was using RetroArch, and I think its save states are kind of busted for some platforms. You know, I guess I could have checked again, but still, to save state, you gotta do it with the mouse, because I know the key combo is set up, and it's just... I'm never gonna come back to it, is the thing. Like, I'm not gonna come back and finish this game, realistically, so I'm just not gonna... I'm not gonna try and fool myself. Now, as a reminder, sorry, I need to pause this for a second so I move some windows around. As a reminder, these games I'm playing are largely modern. There are some older ones in here. I think it's like 50-50. But I think this one is also recent. This bops. This might not be old. This might not be modern. This might be old. I'm not sure. I think this is old. Oh my god, this sucks. Or wait, is this just... Oh, that was just like a level select? What? Okay, I need more snobes. Wow, this is really hard. They can throw it an angle, but I can't. Wow, this sucks! This isn't good. And there's like multiple levels, but I suspect they're all identical. Wait, did I only get one snowball from that? These children are rinsing me, that's true. Wait. Okay, there we go. It does show me how many snowballs I have. Wasn't sure. Okay, there we go. I won for some reason. This is the same... Why can you go into different... Nope. Nope. Not even gonna. Not even for a second. I don't have to give that game any more of my thoughts. Kind of a bop. A little bit of a bop. Yeah, that thing kind of looked like a bear to me. This was ultra cracked and mega trained. Hot take, but I don't think any of the demo scene people actually had it out for each other. But it sure did make the crack shows more interesting, didn't it? Whoa, why does this bop so hard? What? That looks like Mario. Whoa. Oh, was that drama for real? Are you in a crack group? Did we discuss? I don't know if we've discussed this. Watch out for sticky mud. Drawing iron, drawing brass, drawing plastic. Wait. I like pushed part of the border? What? What on earth? Yeah, I agree. They're like, the houses are like randomly generated and they're on top of each other. What on earth is going on? I just got owned. I will never be owned. Okay, I've got all the score objects, whatever they count for. What on earth is the idea here? There's a Santa down there. Okay, I've got them, yeah. Go to hell, acrylic. Oh, did I miss one? I did. Time over. Okay, so that's a timer. All right. Okay. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm just supposed to collect all the... Snow Point Village. So I'm just supposed to collect all the packages as quickly as possible. Among this mess of poorly... Oh, wow, really? It spawned me next to a bunch of enemies. Damn it. I miscalculated. Wah! Who's there? Damn it. Damn it. Ah, there's no iframes! Wah! 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 Oh my god, this game sucks. You're just supposed to run... It's Elf Caper. You're just supposed to run around and pick up the packages. And that's all she wrote. It's not very good, but it is impressive for a basic game. I can't argue with that. Oh, and yeah, you can always find the title in the upper right corner. I always forget that I did that. I forget that myself. That's what I was saying. The objective is you run around, you pick up the packages before Santa makes it all the way across. And you don't get caught by, I don't know, goons? Those dirt patches are sticky mud. Hey, nice one, Andy. This song does not slap very hard. What? What does that mean? I feel extremely intimidated right now. When is an elf not an elf? Get rid of elves? There we go. Yeah, I call them daddy holidays. Oh, is this the only thing, or are we gonna get... Are they gonna step up the bop? The official Father Christmas... Endorsed by Father Christmas. Yep, this is the whole bit. Wait. What? Oh, I've played this before. This game sucks. There's just, like, no way to avoid tanking damage at the beginning, I guess? Because I pressed every input I have. Alright. That one sucks. this is a different thing. Is the hockey box jail? Yeah, I guess that is it, right? Like the goal is just remove the damn elfus. When is an elf not an elf? When you kill them. Oh, okay. Wait, is this the same game? Whatever. Give me a second. I need to go help Daria in the kitchen. Here's a MIDI from Rise of the Triad. Okay, I am back at this time. I might have to go eat ham soon, but I might I might just pause the stream, just leave it running, and go up and eat ham and then come back. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm going to keep streaming after that. I don't know. Anyway, what I do want to cover, though, and I think we're not spending enough time talking about this, is that a couple minutes ago, Nadia said, quote, "No wonder Christmas only comes once a year. Santa spends the other 364 days of the year immunizing himself to elf poison." Now, there are a lot of reasons people say sentences, but this one is throwing me for a loop. I don't think anyone's assembled those words before. Immunizing himself to elf poison. Yeah, I don't know why you said that, but I'll remember it. Oh, wait, there's different songs. See in the upper left? This ain't that much of a bop, but what else we got? Oh, no, it's not multiple songs. It's just on or off. Oh, let's just find out. Yeah, okay. I think I'm not supposed to hit those. I'm probably aiming for the chimneys. Cool. The parallax effects are pretty sick. Oh, so there is some drift. Ah! The physics here are kind of wild. What? Are those bats? Why, though? You know, bats are just a very normal element of the Christmas aesthetic. I don't know what you're upset about here. I think this is the entire game. I don't think there's an end. Oh, wait. Okay, yep, I think that's the game. Alright, what do we got next? Frosty the Snowman 2, Turbo. Oh my god, what game is this? I know this song. Oh, okay. We have notionally a we have a pitfall scenario here. Oh! That noise! Oh my god, that noise is so good! Alright, for some reason it's a two-player game. Alright, I think that's it. Okay, I'm getting reports that Soba is here. Hello, Soba. She's here, everyone. Soba is present. Oh? Hello, Soba? She's yelling. She doesn't yell very often. How are you? You want to yell? You want to yell? Do you want to yell? Get up. Come on. Come on. Ah. Trouble. Press 1 for play game. Every game should begin with press 2 for C ending. This should always be an option. Hello. Oh, rubs. I'm not sure how to parse this visually. What's going on here exactly? Soba, come up. Music kind of bops. A little bit. If Soba wants ham, she'll have it, but I happen to know that she won't eat it. What on earth? Okay, so I'm directly controlling Odie. But Garfield kind of distantly follows. What on earth? Okay. Is this a two-player game and I'm controlling both players? That seems really likely. Let's see. Can I line them up? Yeah. What the hell is going on here? This is not Santa Claus plus 1DEX. I don't know why it says that. Soba's here. Whoops. Yeah, that was really strange. I'm not sure what the hell we just witnessed. Soba's here. Oh, okay, so Garfield can jump. Okay. And yeah, you're right. We've got like a Doom status display sort of scenario going on here. That's got to be a health indicator. Oh yeah, see, his face is changing when I take damage, I guess? Is that not some food? That looks like some food that Garfield would want. This is a horribly off-model Garfield, which I realize is like the least of our concerns, but still, what the hell is this game? All right, that was weird. Let's move on. Icicle race. Let's go. Let's go. Icicle race. Loading. Ready. Run. Pat, 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 pat. Oh. All right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's go. All right, that bops. Infinite lives, yes. Yeah, that's why I figured you'd do one or the other. I think this is a modern game, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's see where this goes. Does this become a bop? On which topic, Dreamer? Are you uninformed? Pretty good. Whoa. This isn't necessarily Christmas themed per se, but there's a winter theme. However, it's just a clone of another game, and I can't remember what game it is. Fire and Ice? Yeah, it's just C64 Fire and Ice, which is respectable, but I think this game is from like 1998 or something. Ah, yes, a classic. This is a direct clone of Fire and Ice. These are the exact same levels. It's really well made, but it is just a clone of an existing game. I'm actually like weirdly very patient with games of this sort. I think I hacked it. Yeah, I hacked it. Yeah, I actually kind of really like Soca bands. So there's Icicle Race, and then a separate game called Icicle Works that I think is unrelated, but is more Christmas themed. Okay, I am being asked to come up and help wrap up Christmas dinner. There's a possibility that I will come back and just continue streaming afterwards, because it's kind of all I feel like doing tonight, I think. But it depends. So I'm going to play this game real quick, and then I'm going to go do that. I've heard this song before. But yeah, I might come back and stream more later. So watch this space. Oh god, I have played this before. That's why I recognize the music. I played this last year. This is just Boulder Dash. Alright. Well, anyway, thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you're having a nice Christmas, and maybe I'll see some of you after Christmas dinner. Maybe not. Watch this space. If not, good night. It was good seeing you.